Hey guys, this video is a part of a longer and a more elaborate video about the express entry process where I detail all the way from the time you decide to the time you land and settle. You might want to go ahead and see that video first. You can click on this link right now to go to that video and have a look at the entire express entry process, which I have shared in as much detail as possible. If you could like this video and subscribe to this channel, I will truly appreciate it. And let's go ahead and watch this video. Finally, now that you've waited all through it, the fruit is sweet and you've got your PPR. This is basically an email that arrives in your inbox. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. This is the part where the dream comes true and you finally get an email in your inbox that says ready for visa, and it usually comes from this email address right here. You can also see the complete history of what all the steps which underwent until this point where this email arrived, which is doing the VES and so on. And finally, after we got the email from IRCC, we go ahead and submitted our passports at VFS Global, which is the next point which I'll be covering in the next step. Let's go ahead and look what this email looks like. There you go. This is the email which you would get once your application is approved. It comes from this particular email ID and it often changes from different email IDs based on which visa office is processing. Some of them from India, they get their email from the Delhi consulate, and the email template or the email format also varies. In my case, this is where I got the email from. This has got to do with where your application was processed. Let us look at the contents of this email. It says that the application for permanent residence is almost complete and that I need to complete the following steps within the 30 days in order to get the confirmation of permanent residence or get our permanent residence visa. At this point, we will need to let IRCC know if there is any change in my family situation, like say I got married or there has been a divorce, or if there is a death of a spouse or the birth of a child or any of, and most importantly, if there is a criminal offense which I committed in the 6 months during which the application was processed. And it is on me go ahead and share this information with IRCC so that they can use this information to modify the decision or go ahead and add those applicants into the application and use that as a decision fact. If any of this applies to you, you might need to inform this. If you do not inform this at this point, you risk being deported from Canada. This email also signifies that for people who are outside Canada, you will not become a permanent resident as soon as your passport is stamped. You only become a permanent resident when you go and physically land in Canada, which is the next step or the next few steps which I'll be talking about. In order to do that, you will get a permanent resident visa on your passport, which is a single entry visa, which lets you go ahead and land and pass through the immigration gates in order to get the confirmation of permanent residence and eventually become a permanent resident. Let's go ahead and see what those steps look like. Hey folks, thank you for watching this video, and like I said, this video is a part of a longer and a more elaborate video. It takes a lot of time to make these kind of videos. I will appreciate it if you could like this video, subscribe to this channel, and if you have any thoughts regarding the express entry process or if you have any questions, feel free to post in the comments. I reply to every single comment that I see in my videos. Thank you very much. These kind of videos take a lot of time. If you can show your appreciation, that would be great. Thank you and bye-bye.